Across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Etienne once more. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. 20. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Hall on a give up the middle. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Andre Cisco there on the stop. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
They go play action now. Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll run with Etienne. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Once more, Etienne. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
44, Mike, 44. You got nothing to work. You got nothing. Check.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's the way. 48 exit. I'm here all day. Hey, switch gears.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. He's got room past the 30. Down the sideline he goes. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 97 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll look to Etienne to start things out. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Isabella. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Jets at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 27-yard line. 103 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and the Jets set to receive this third-quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And all in all, a pretty solid return. He only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. On 1st down, Wilson. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Another tote for Etienne. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. On the counter, Etienne. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Straight ahead, Etienne. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
A give running right, Etienne. And some space here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 139 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete right around the 8. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24. This for a turn of events. They cut the lead with a touchdown.
God damn! My ball was just trying to find somebody to tackle this man. God damn!
Now it's all in their favor.
I ain't gonna lie, that catch was nice, son. I ain't fucking with Evan Ingram, son. That nigga nice. Son, that nigga was nice. That nigga really mossed y'all, son. That nigga really mossed y'all, son. Gotta put some respect on that nigga name. Break one. Oh no.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that.
Oh, you nigga, why you ain't say nothing?
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
Which one you got? The same one you sent me?
They get your eyes in the wrong place, but you're right about that one.
I don't know.
Correctly figured that one out and made a
Nigga, what a challenger. Ew.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. They'll roll him out.
Oh.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
Oh. That's tough.
Stuff like that could be a difference maker.
That's tough, man. That's tough. You gotta stop swatting at the ball, man.
Starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Man. Fuck, man.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, yeah. No, man. Oh, my God, man. This game is cheating. This game is cheating. Oh! Boy, I hate this game, man. See, when I do that shit with Patrick Mahomes, that shit be a fucking dime, bruh.
Try coming up here for the Jags. Made his first.
Now watch this shit. I bet 100 I miss. Watch. I'm trying to tell you how fucked up this game is. Well, all right, that's what I thought.
And his kick is good.
Woo! Man, that was a touchdown, man. Fuck.
Good hold and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit a partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I was really trying to get off a block and he wouldn't let me. And I'm glad they called that shit. That fucking fat ass nigga had me fucking locked up.
Return here from the end zone.
Let me get bang. Oh!
Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10. New York. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. And the Jets are going to take the
Had died. Man, look how this game be fucking cheap.
right there, kind of in
Boy, I told you this game be fucking cheap, man.
Go at it, and as you just pointed out, ultimately found the end zone.
Fuck.
Just like in boxing,
Fast ass nigga, man. That's why his ass got popped a while ago. Look at this fat ass kicker from, goddamn.
return touchdowns there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Man, your turn, man. Fuck all this. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. We out. Yeah. Boy, you ain't about to pop me. Fuck that. I ain't crazy. Got me fucked up. Man.
Jaguars come to the line to start the next drive. And last time they didn't get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got to be 6. They must have.
Yeah, hit me forward, bitch. Oh, they ain't going nowhere. Man, that touchdown hold me, man. That was still supposed to be tied up.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. Flush that right.
I believe me, this shit ain't work. What's going on?
I don't know exactly how this was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Lawrence.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta put that nigga route running shit up, man. This nigga, he's fast. His route running just ain't sharp. Nigga's fast, but goddamn, you gotta be better than that, man. You gotta hit them. You gotta hit that post a little harder than that, man. Pop.
Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yards.
Nah, see, because your receiver's fast, I can't do the deep one. But when they fast like that, I can make it a little shorter and just get the yards. Now there's a little slower than that. That was to the house. Y'all was burnt. Yeah, I ain't crazy. I see that shit, nigga. I saw that. Oh! I saw that shit, man. Fucking fake ass crossing around shit. Come on, Brees. Come on, Brees. Brees. Still get it, man. 6 yards. I'll tell you, bro.
Play action. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus.
Great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down against Walker. That is short. 2 yards there. Need 4. And as they come to the line, they not be able to get off another play.
Good ass game, man.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Supposed to be tied up. We ain't gonna talk about that. Oh, man. Shoot, man. No, man. Come on, man. I hate this fucking game, dude. Running straight to the hole of the fucking game, pulling me to the left. Like, what the fuck? Look! Like, really? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Like Boosie said. That was a fucking towel. I ain't never seen a kicker that fat in my life, bro. It's crazy. Boy got a leg on him. Boy got a turkey leg on his head. Oh, man. And I went to him, he still couldn't get it. Like, I hit like some little bitch. He hit like a bitch. $21, can you do something for me? Can you talk to my 50X for me? 21.
So now Charles,
do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Shit, boy.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second and 5 now from the 22. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Why you can't lead them?
And able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative to earn a stride.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They'll bring a receiver motion left. Running out of the gun with ETN.
Let him know, son. Let him fucking know. Tell him something, too.
Double check my math. Yes, he has 8,000 career rushing yards.
Stop playing with that man. 8,000.
That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame.
Good
And now
Lord.
he's got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Davis.
Throw the ball. Man, I hate this fucking game. I'm about to quit, bro. I'm really about to quit.
He stayed in position to prevent a completion.
No, son, I'm not pressing no other button except square. Why they making my man pump me? I ain't got no pressure on me. They don't even let me do the two-touch catch. That's supposed to be a touchdown. Fucking game, yo, I tell you, goddamn.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Fuck, man.
First down as the tackle made at the Jets. 32
They let you do everything except what you want to do on you.
play action. It's Lawrence.
Yeah, the angle was bad. That was a bad angle. That was a good beat. I couldn't tuck that in there.
Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
That's 2 touchdowns, man. I can't win like that.
From about the 32. They'll stick with the passing game. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. From the shotgun, Lawrence eluding the pressure line. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Throwing down Lawrence on first down.
Man, look at this shit show, boy. I tell you.
Those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. All that preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting, get
6 yards of last play. Here's second
Oh,
and
some
4.
fucking bullshit.
Now Wilson. That's complete to Davis.
God damn.
That was a route run, not
You wanted that fucking slant route. That's what you wanted. D, you want that shit coming right across the middle. Ain't no fucking decall for that little sorry ass shit. That's supposed to be a sack, man. God damn, they gonna get this man 10 years in the pocket? What fucking line is this? Fucking Eagles? Oh, dude. That's mine, bitch. Good D. That was supposed to be a pick anyway, oh.
Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots. Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back? Extend it. Have some fun. Throwing again here, Wilson.
This game's fake, bro. I swear to God, this game fucking fake. First of all, why I couldn't get the pick with number 7? Didn't that fucking bullshit happen? Boy, I tell you. Oh my, look at it. That's a pick. They ain't want to let me jump. They made me jump the other way. The ball not even right at.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he is absolutely carved the secondary. A clinic.
Shit was going good until they started harming me, bro. This shit was going good until they started harming me. Let me just hold me on 2 touchdowns, yo. What I'm supposed to do? I can't win like that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember,
I don't even care no more.
straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big
Nigga, the game over with. What you want me to do? You right. You right. You right. You right. Fuck all that. You right. Get my son's stats up. Fuck all that. We got an award to go get. We gotta protect our we gotta add more jury to our trophy case. Trying to 3-peat on these niggas. Let's go, man. Fuck them niggas. Take over, son. Hey, bitch ass niggas, man. Fuck. Got something for the air. How many yards I got?
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do.
Oh, we got lots of tread. I promise you that much.
And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to be carrying the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
It's a second down here for the defensive and nickel on third down as UTL. He'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It's also a 4-3 yards and brings up fourth down.
That was a third run, and to me, that was just to wave the white flag out of the situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk a chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Here we go. You gotta have it. Lawrence.
Childish. I just proved my point. For what?
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. And a short pick up there down about the 9. It's a good yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now we'll get whistles and green signal for timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we're going to stop it anyway with 5 seconds remaining. On second down, and just outside the 5 of the 6. So it's a victory for the New York Jets. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how long ago? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stays with it.